this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
Hey, I'm just going to play another video.
Yep.
And this is something that the Aussie Cossack mentioned right at the start, and it's very disconcerting. Don't worry, nothing graphic or violent. It's just a guy. I forgot his name. I'm sure Simeon will tell us again after I play it. It's basically a Aussie mercenary, and he condones what happened in Moscow. Let me play it. He'll speak for it.
Oh, God.
Anyone who condones that behaviour is a fuckwit.
We just don't care to see this. There needs to be a lot more of this in Russia. The Russian people need to realise that what they're doing in the world has consequences, and they need to change things from the inside. Until then, I hope we see a lot more of this. Hey Mum, I just want to say if I die here, it's probably this guy's fault. That's it.
What a fucking idiot.
What a weirdo, man. I wonder what his pronouns are.
Piece of shit.
That's just wrong, man. Simeon, you comment on that.
I'm happy to hear your comments on it. How does it make you guys feel that bloke is wearing an Australian?
I'm absolutely fucking disgusted.
Yeah,
that bloke is from this. It fucking boils my blood. That is a cockstone.
The worst part about it is
the fish rots from the head. It's Albanese and Penny Wong who failed to denounce and condemn the terrorist attacks. They're setting an example and precedence for idiots like this guy. What's he doing in Ukraine anyway? He's a mercenary. He's there fighting for money. He's joined the Ukrainian side. He's traveled from Australia, and now he's saying that there should be more terrorist attacks, and he's saying it's a good thing. Mate, this guy, any other context, if he was talking about more terrorist attacks against the World Trade Center or against the Bali bombings or against anything else, they'd lock him up for 20 years. They would send him to Guantanamo Bay for saying that in an orange jumpsuit.
But you get 10 months for speaking out.
Look, it doesn't. It shouldn't matter what side of the fence you're on. It doesn't matter. They were innocent people. It shouldn't matter what side of the fence you're on. That's the Australian way that I believe, that I still believe in, is that we are compassionate regardless. And that's like, he doesn't speak for Aussies, obviously. And if you ask me, that's just the most gutless thing he could have ever said. But it also makes me wonder if he's over there, he's the mercenary, fighting. What talking about there should be more, and this is a good thing. Like, is that what they're all talking about over there? Is he just the only one, or is he just the only one that filmed himself saying it? Like, it makes me wonder. Do they all sit there talking about it?
Mate, I want to sit that dude in a perspex cage.
Yeah, well, look,
out of him.
That guy has burnt his bridges back to Australia. Also, that he's a fool. He's sitting there laughing and carrying on. Hi, Mum, if I get killed or whatever. He thinks it's a game. He probably will be killed. There's a very high chance he will be killed, and he probably won't return to Australia. And let me just tell you, if he's taken alive after saying those things, if the Russian forces capture him and they realize who they've got, what can I say?
It won't be Australia that he's got to worry about now.
Well, he's not. Look, he's not an Australian soldier. He's wearing an Australian military patch. He's from Australia, but he's not part of the Australian Defence Force.
No,
he's not there in official
capacity. He's a mercenary,
and he doesn't represent us as a.
Someone needs to take that patch off him because he's not one of us.
But you can see how the optics of it. Russians would watch that, and people would watch that overseas, thinking, "Oh, this guy looks like an Australian soldier. Looks like a duck. Walks like a duck. Talks like a duck."
Yeah. I mean, I would think that.
Justified. It's 100% justified. But he doesn't represent us.
Wong needs to come out, not just offer the, the statement and the condolences and the rest of it that she needs to do, but she needs to come out and condemn that guy also, and say that that's not it's not on. and he shouldn't be welcome back to Australia. At least
It's not
three.
up to us to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I read in one of the reports on your Telegram that he's married to a Ukrainian wife and a Ukrainian woman, and that's why he's going over there. I don't get it. Well, if she's fled or whatever reason she's over here and he's Australian, why the fuck is he going over there? It's that same old. Why are we helping out with Ukraine when it's got nothing to do with us and it's putting us in danger? I just don't get it. I don't get what this guy has to gain out of it. Is he just a mercenary just out for the money? I don't get it.
Where did that footage come from?
He's a mercenary who's there for the money and is making TikTok videos of himself, doing little selfie videos near the front line with his commentary. It's all fun and games until you get shot in the face. That's basically.
Exactly.
Do you think he just did it for clicks?
Well, he's an idiot
Definitely.
because no one's going to actually, even people in the West, people in Australia, no one actually agrees with him. You could do a survey of 100 Australians randomly on the street and just say, would you agree that this terrorist attack, killing innocent civilians, is a good thing? I'm sure 99.9% of Australians would say, no, that's ridiculous.
No.
Right?
And anyone that says yes is mentally got mental problems anyway. Like they're not really.
The dude's a cockstone.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in the comments saying, is he an actor? I don't think he is. I think he's. I mean, look at the way he's in an. Is obviously in some sort of army military vehicle. That'd be a lot.
Was that footage? Was that TikTok footage? Did he upload that to his TikTok? Is that where it came from?
Yeah, he's uploading that himself.
I wasn't aware of that, and that alone explains a lot. He's a dumbass. He's a fucking idiot. He's saying whatever he needs to get clicks, and he's it makes me wonder what they're talking about. It's definitely propaganda-esque, but it's like you said, it's all fun and games till he gets shot in the face. I agree with that totally.
I don't think he is an actor. I've got a lot of people in the comments saying he's an actor. I don't know where you're getting that, or it's pure propaganda.
Can I address that? We get this a lot in people who are awake in Australia, who have been awake. There's a lot of people who, when they see something, especially when it's a shocking event, they try to always point out and say it's fake, it's a deep fake, it's staged, it's a distraction, it's not real, it's a fake war, it's fake blood, it's a fake attack, it's AI, it's something else. Can I just say, guys, everything is real. It's a real war, real blood, real people dying, and it's hard to accept. Some people subconsciously try to maybe it's a way of dealing with the crisis. We see after shocking events, after mass shootings and terror attacks, people often come up with all sorts of different theories to say, to somehow, maybe it's a psychological thing, it's a way of dealing with trauma. People have that reaction. I can assure you that that's real. And the war in general over there is real people fighting and dying. How many people did you see? Oh, it's all fake, it's a distraction. People often like to say distraction. That's a distraction. This is a distraction. Distraction from what? It's not a distraction. It's reality. That's what's happening. That is the number one. World War III is the number one concern for the whole planet. It's not a distraction. Maybe it's a distraction.
I agree on that.
Yeah.
If this shit escalates, we're fucked.